Well, joining me here on Christmas Clatter is Tami Crouch from Callisters Christmas Ornaments. It's a store up north from me in the Wisconsin and Minnesota area. You guys may remember I had a live stream, my very first live stream here, I don't know, month ago, maybe a tad longer. And I unboxed some ornaments. I was fortunate enough to put in an order there, and they were super fantastic to hop on the live stream and answer people's questions. And the ornaments were some of my favorite I bought in a long time. They were just great, great, great ornaments. And um, I know at Callisters that the customer service and the quality of their merchandise was fantastic. I stumbled across them on Instagram and sent one of those cold call kind of messages and found a new kindred spirit and friend up north. And Tammy, thanks so much for hopping on Christmas Clatter with me today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for featuring us on the live unboxing. It was very exciting for us.
Oh, it was my pleasure. You guys really made it A plus, just hopping on and answering questions, and because I just stumble and bumble sometimes, and you know,
So do we.
but especially doing the live stream, it was like all new, and it's like I had to keep up with so many different things and pay attention to, and it was a big help. But one of the things I really liked about uh, Callisters is it's a family owned business. If you could just kind of just run us through the origins of the store, and you know, give everybody a nice, baseline to start with.
Sure, sure. So, believe it or not, we're celebrating our 30th year in business this year. It's three sisters that own the business. They're a little camera shy, so they did not want to be on the podcast here today. But I do all of our Instagram, where you found us, and social media outreach. So um, I know everything about the ornaments as much as they do.
Oh,
But they absolutely adore Christmas, and just were so excited 30 years ago every time they walked into a Christmas store. You have kind of seasonal pop-up stores and other year-round Christmas stores, and they just saw that there was a lack of a store in the we're basically the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area.
right.
So decided to jump on board and start bringing Christmas to everybody in Milwaukee area. We started out in the malls. Back in the early 90s, the popular thing was to be on a kiosk out in the center of the mall. So we started out there, just kind of tiny little setup with maybe 400 different ornaments, and we've grown to over 5,000 ornaments in our stores now. So it's been quite the journey over 30 years, and pretty exciting stuff.
Oh, that is good. I remember the our mall having like the little kiosk, and it was all and basically all they had was those ones that you just put your names on. It's like the I forget what they call them, like the salt dough ones or whatever that they would make shapes out of, and then they put your name, and that's all they had. But it was so cool because it's like when it popped up, it's like you knew it was Christmas, and
Right, right.
and things, and so do you guys stay open year round now, or you just a seasonal store?
We are just seasonal right
Mhm.
now. I'll say partially half the year we're open. We
Yeah,
also have a location at Mall of America. So
yeah.
that store opened up in July this year.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's almost year round.
Mhm.
We get a lot of friends that we meet there because everybody's shopping Mall of America
Yeah,
is from all over the U.S. So
yeah,
definitely helps us reach some new people. And
yeah,
the seasonal stores that we do here are open typically from October through December.
yeah. Well, I say seasonal, open for retail business seasonally, but I know year round it's work because you can't just poof open one day and have everything ready to go. So
That's right. And we are online all year long.
yeah,
And believe it or not, even in March, people are ordering Christmas ornaments
mhm,
online. So that's kind of fun
yeah,
to keep it going all season. And we do start ordering for the next season in January.
yeah. Well, I loved your selection of ornaments. You had so many different kinds and different like you had the licensed stuff and you had some traditional stuff and then some things I hadn't, seen and some kind of, I don't want to say, yeah, kind of retro vibey. Probably my favorite one I got was the reflector ornament, and I'll have to get its cousins to go along with it. But it was really really pretty. And so, how do you guys go about selecting what ornaments you want? Is it just kind of like a gut feeling on what you think is going to be popular, or is it what you guys like, or is it the quality of the brand, or just all the above? And
Uh, we do tend to stick to brands that are higher end. We don't want to, put things in our stores that you might find. Not that there's anything wrong with a Dollar Tree ornament, but
right,
you're going to have a more quality ornament from us. And
yeah,
there's, tried and true things. You always want to have a new family ornament.
hmm
That's a big tradition for our customers is
hmm
every Christmas they're going to pick out a new ornament to represent their family, and we're going to hand letter the names on there for them. So we have to have a new style of that every year so our
right,
customers can pick out a new one. And new baby ornaments, there's
yeah,
always babies being born. They're just some of those things that every kid goes through every milestone. They lose a tooth, they get braces, they get glasses, all of those we look for those milestone events, weddings.
yeah,
That helps
yeah.
us.
The first house and graduation and all
Correct,
those
right.
things. Yeah, oh yeah, those happen every year, and it's like you buy them, and and yeah, I understand completely, and you're right. There's nothing wrong with like going to the Dollar Tree and buying an ornament, but if I'm going to a ornament store, I don't want a Dollar Tree ornament,
Right.
and, you know, and because I've bought plenty of ornaments from the Dollar Tree for different reasons, and there's a reason they're there, and I'm glad they're there. But there's just something about going to a ornament store, that specializes in them, and to be able to walk through and look at them, and especially a store like yours. I know Hallmark's probably like the big kid on the block, but there's a style to a Hallmark ornament. You can recognize a Hallmark ornament as soon as you see it from far away. It's just a style to it, no matter which collection it is. It's just like, I don't know if it's just because I've seen them enough or what, but something the thing I like about your stores, there's so many different kind of brands, and each one has its own unique, styling. Some are like the old world, or like the Jim Shore or something like that, and it's just cool seeing that because sometimes it's hard to find those things in retail.
Right,
Um,
right. And we've got over 40 different vendors that we're ordering from. So we do have a little bit of everything, any kind of style. If you're a country Christmas, you're going to go more with that Jim Shore type. And if you love the glittery, you're going to go more with those blown glass ones.
yeah, yeah, I really liked them, and they were really great. And to kind of go back to the live stream, I had a little part on the live stream. I was telling people, how you find a quality ornament, and by starting to look at the top and the cap and that loop and stuff. And I had so many comments from that, and people were like, "I didn't even think about it," and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you just it's the little details like that that really you know make them shine. And so when you get a say on your regular store, you get a load of ornaments in. Is it is it like Christmas to open them up and get to see what they look like, or have you seen so many ornaments you just kind of know already? Or
No, absolutely. Every time we get a new order in, we're just thrilled to see. You've seen them, maybe when you've ordered them in a catalog, but when you get to actually hold it in your
yeah,
hand and see how cool it looks and think about, oh, we can, add a name here, or add the year here, and make it
mhm.
look even better with the
Oh
personalizing.
yeah, yeah. I've done that. There's been ornaments that I've seen in catalogs and stuff, and it's like, oh man, it looks really great. It's cool. And then I'll get to the store and look at it, I'm like, look better in the picture, or vice versa. That happens more often than not. You kind of flip through a catalog or a web page, and it's like, oh, that's okay. And then you see it up close and personal. It's like, that is really neat, really cool. And
Right.
and it's like I think the one. that really got me was the ribbon candy one. I bought it because it was kind of nostalgic, but I wasn't like it was cool, but I wasn't like just blown away by it. But I thought it was unique enough for me to take a gamble on. So I ordered it. But then when I opened it, it's like this is way cooler than what it looked like on the webpage.
Yeah,
And
it's hard to photograph them sometimes
yeah,
to have them pop quite in the same
yeah,
way. Boy, I remember you kind of tearing up a little bit too during that unboxing because
yeah,
it reminded you of
yeah. It was.
being a
I,
kid.
yeah,
So
I can get real sentimental real fast on people, and it's just it's a blessing and it's a curse at time at times.
right,
But
right.
yeah,
But
I,
the ornaments can do that for
yeah,
you, and that's what's so
yeah.
great about our ornaments is every year when families go to decorate their tree, you're pulling out that,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
here's your little school bus ornament from when you started school. Remember
yeah,
that? And it just
uh-huh,
kind of brings all those memories back for people.
yeah, yeah. It's like we're starting to decorate for Christmas, now, and it's like we have tubs and tubs of ornaments, and I probably couldn't tell you 20 of them that we have right now off the top of my head. However, once we get them out and on the tree, I'll tell you if one's missing or not. You know? It's just a
Right.
it's just crazy how that works, and I'm the same way. There's some ornaments that every year I grab it and I take it and I just stare at it for a second and, have these thoughts. I'm doing a, um, video here real soon, my top 5 favorite ornaments of all time, and they're personal ornaments of mine. And I don't want to give too much away, but I have these ornaments. They're not s- specifically great ornaments at all, and that's why I need to clarify with people. These aren't going to be like the best ornaments ever in the world. They're just my favorite, and it's a set of 3 of Popeye, olive oil, and Wimpy. And I can't remember if they were like from Walmart or Carlton Cards, or I don't remember where they came from, and Popeye's pipes even broke off
Oh,
on it, and, but the thing was is I bought those 3 ornaments for my grandma for Christmas one year because she was a big Christmas nut. I was 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there at the time, and then, I don't know, um, probably 20 years ago or so I've been about 24, 25, so about 10 years later, my sister hands me a Christmas gift, and I open it, and it's those 3 ornaments, and I'm like, "Where did these come from? These are the ones I bought grandma." And she's like, "Yeah, I went to grandma's yard sale, and she had them in the yard sale, so I bought them for you."
grandma.
She had so much, she probably forgot where she got them from and stuff, so
That
I
could
did that, it didn't bother me any, but it's just so sweet that my sister thought of them, when she saw them. I had even forgotten I had bought them for her till I saw them, you know, and, so, like, those will be either on the list or an honorable mention, but, it's just kinda
right.
ornaments like that. They hang on my tree, and, I think of my grandma in that story and my sister and stuff, but, ornaments are real powerful. Do you have some favorite ornaments that you have?
On our tree, yes. I would say though they're more my kids' ornaments that
Mhm.
I've bought for them over the years and the excitement that they have to even though they're all adults now, they want to hang up their ornaments when we
Right,
decorate the tree. I can't hang up their ornaments.
right,
My daughter had a cute little nutcracker ornament that we gave her when she was younger. We were going to take her to the Nutcracker Ballet, so we gave her the Nutcracker ornament. So now every year when she hangs that on the tree, she remembers that, that special day when we went to the ballet.
yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's nice. That's something I need to do. I never seen the Nutcracker as a ballet in person, and I'm not a big ballet fan, but I probably just need to go to say I went.
right,
Yeah.
right,
So, I mean, you gotta do those things so you at least have some context to speak of, but,
right,
so
right.
so let me ask you this. Look into your you've been in the Christmas ornament business for a while, and, what some trends that you would like to see in ornaments either come back or something new you wish some ornament companies would do? Is there anything that you're like, I wish they would just do this?
Well, I definitely, you brought up the reflectors, and
Uh-huh.
those are trending again. So those are kind of a personal favorite of mine also,
Yeah.
and I'm glad to see those come back.
Mhm.
The mercury glass were popular for a little while. I think
Mhm.
those have kind of gone to the side
Yeah.
now, but those reflectors are a classic.
Yeah.
Those will stick around forever. Um, Things that family ones, just kind of keeping up with some new type of family ornaments are always popular. Um, Characters, it's really hard for our vendors to get the
Yeah.
licenses a lot of times for those character ornaments. We do carry the Hallmark, what they call them, the red box
Yeah.
ones. So those you do get the characters there because there's always a new character, right? Every
Yeah.
year, kids are going to be excited about somebody new. This year, it's Clifford. We've got
Yeah.
Clifford movie is coming out, so
Mhm.
Clifford has been popular, and Daniel Tiger. Daniel
Ah,
Tiger is very popular with our younger customers.
yeah. It's a good show. My youngest was into Daniel Tiger, so I I get the Daniel Tiger. I was never a big Clifford the Big Red Dog fan, but I have an 8-year-old, so I understand that too. So,
Right, right,
but yeah, I imagine the. I don't know anything about licensing. I know a little bit, but I imagine that is kind of tough for some. And then to get a ornament out of it, especially something that's not necessarily Christmas themed. It's easy to get some Christmas stuff out of like the Peanuts or Mickey Mouse, but
right.
ma-
Peanuts and Rudolph. We
yeah,
have the other guy who's always a Christmas forever classic, the Grinch.
yes,
Lots of new Grinch ornaments for us this year.
yeah. So let me ask you this: I'm glad the reflectors are coming back because, like I said, they are my favorite, and you can tell by my logo is a reflector ornament,
That's
and
right.
silhouette. Um, so look into your crystal ball for Christmas 2022. Is there a ornament trend you think we should be looking out for? That
Boy, that maybe a crystal ball would be a good one. We've often had people ask for that. Uh, maybe more, maybe more of the sort of fantasy kind of wizards and
yeah.
uh, more things like that. You've got more kids doing the what is that? The card games that they play, like Dungeons and
Oh
Dragons
yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah. Yeah,
things
those.
like that. So maybe we'll hope for that to gain some popularity next year.
Yeah, I could see that as especially as you know, Harry Potter stuff's getting, it's been really tied to Christmas, that I could see that kind of branching and
Right,
giving an avenue for some of those other things that kids like that are more fantasy based. I could
right.
see that.
Knights and
Yeah.
all the fun medieval stuff maybe will come back too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's neat watching this transition, just thinking about, how it was all, baubles and balls and lights and tinsel, and then now it's slowly, the Christmas tree has, became, like the year-end family scrapbook, kind of thing. It's like everybody has that main tree, and it's just kind of like your family's history and scrapbook gets put on that tree, and so you want to, buy ornaments that will last and be beautiful for years and years to come. So
Right,
it
and
is,
things that the kids do. You want
yeah,
those things represented.
yeah.
Lacrosse is a new popular sport for us here in Wisconsin. So we
Mhm.
got a lot of kids now who get lacrosse ornaments or curling. Curling is popular here, and for years there weren't curling stone ornaments, and now we have those. So
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That stuff doesn't get popular where I'm at. I'm too rural, I guess, and too far away from everything. It's still just football, baseball, basketball, and that's it.
we always have those too, and
Yeah.
always a new one of those too. So if your kid plays basketball for
Yeah.
6 years, you can get a different ornament for every year that's
Yeah.
just basketball.
I should say hockey because hockey's real popular where I'm at. St. Louis Blues hockey and Cardinal baseball is live and die by it. So, but, well, where can people get a hold of you or follow you guys at Callisters Ornament Christmas?
If they want to shop us online, they can shop callisterschristmas.com. Very easy to find us there. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on Pinterest. Lots of gift ideas on Pinterest. And just started breaking into TikTok.
Ah,
So if you're a TikToker, you can find us on there also.
well, you're ahead of me on the TikTok game and the Pinterest game, and I'll just throw this out there for anybody. If you're not on Pinterest looking at Christmas stuff, you're missing a lot. I need to get on there more. I get on there, I'm always so blown away by how much is on there. But I'll have links to everywhere you guys are at in the show notes and the description, so everybody can just be a tap away. And I really encourage you guys to hop on the website at callisterschristmas.com and get your ornaments ordered. With the shipping being crazy as it is, unfortunately, the earlier the better for you if you want to get the stuff here. And it's mid-November now, and we're right at it, and so you don't want to wait too long. You want the
Right.
stuff
We
to get
do we
there.
do exclusively use USPS.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
as that ramps up for the season, as
Yeah.
you know, we will. Yes. So definitely order early. Order
Yeah.
now so we can
Yep.
get those ornaments out to you now
Yep.
before
Yes.
before there's another 75,000 out there.
Yep. Yep. Order early and order often. So,
Order early, order often.
so no, but seriously, guys, if you need some great ornaments, check out callisterschristmas.com. Anything on that website, I guarantee you will love. The order I put in, each ornament exceeded my expectation. And as you can tell with Tami here and the way they've interacted with the Christmas Clatter community, their customer service is um, off the charts good. It's always great to support a family business, and they may be local to the north, but they do reach out across the country on the website. So that's callisterschristmas.com. And Tami, thanks so much for jumping on here with me. And if I don't talk to you between now and then, you have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Todd. You too. To you and your family.
Thank you. Christmas Clatter is a very merry media production. And as always, keep Christmas hope alive every day.